Come on up.
Okay, so I want you guys to go on YouTube, look up hot tips that you can bank on Brian Banks, right? So it's taken the nation by storm. He's here this weekend, going around interviewing all the top artists, getting tips for the consumer, and I said, you gotta come over and talk to us. You know, so cool. Brian, welcome. Welcome. I want to, Eddie, give
what would be, Eddie, if you were to give one piece of advice to people at home doing their hair, look at the camera when you're talking, what would that one hot tip be for people at home doing their own hair?
Tell them, for the love of God, stop doing your hair by yourself at home. Get some help.
That would be my because my son has to go to college.
Right.
some help. Make sure your hairdresser is only a phone call away, and always log on so you can bank on it with Brian Banks for the hottest tips that you can use every day.
Thank you, Brian Banks.
Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
I love you.
Love you.
Have a good show. Bye.
Another good friend of mine. This is Wayne Tuggle, and I've watched Wayne on stage ever since I've been doing hair shows and any platform work, and even before that I would see Wayne on stage dancing, going crazy, throwing stuff. Wayne was such an exciting guy at the hair shows. But Wayne, speaking to the people at home doing their hair, what thing would you say they should always consider or do to their hair if they're doing their own hair at home?
If you're doing your own hair at home, the main thing that I always find the problems with is nobody dries their hair enough before they flat iron it, and it burns it up. So the key thing is dry your hair 100% before you put any hot tool on it.
Because if there's still moisture in there, you're actually boiling that water in the hair.
The flat irons these days are about 450 degrees. And
which you should never have.
Never. So you always want to take it back to us, because a lot of times less is better. Make sure the hair is 100% dry. When you think it's dry, dry it a little bit more.
All right, thanks.
You got it.
Thank you, brother. I love seeing you.
Love seeing you.
I watch you on stage all the time, busting your butt, like you wear it out. I see you at every hair show.
Thank you.
We do like a little YouTube show.
Love it.
For the clients at home and people styling their hair at home. So Anna, what one thing would you say people should never forget when doing their hair at home?
Ooh. One, always use product. Good product.
Product.
Product. Thermal protection.
Recommended by a professional stylist.
Of course. Always go to your hairdressers, professional salons, and always get their advice. Why? Because they're the best of the best, and they know what they're talking about. So listen to your stylist. Okay?
Love you.
I love you too. And don't do your own color. Well, you know what? Go do Because guess what? Next time you come sit in my seat and I fix it, I'm gonna charge you twice. There you go. Love it.
I found this young man backstage. I've seen you running around, working your bottom off like everybody else at the show. But this is Darren Stork, and he has Hairs to Bling, which is actually a distributorship that carries several products. But Darren, what would you see right now is a trend that's happening that your stylists who buy from you, what are their customers asking more for right now? What are you seeing as a trend?
Certainly the trend that we are most part of is the organic or healthy related products. So we sell the all nutrient hair color, which uses certified organic ingredients. They use no petroleum, so they have replaced the petroleum based products with corn derived products.
Oh, that's, you know, here at the hair show, I see every time that I come, like there's more and more booths and more companies that are earth aware and more health conscious. So it is a growing trend, and I guess the customer is actually driving that trend. So it's good to see that we're moving in a good direction and caring about our bodies and our health.
Oh, absolutely. No other choice, really.
Thank you for talking to me. I know you're a busy man, so
appreciate
go
it.
back out there. I'm going to get packed up soon, and we're going to head out.
All right. Have a safe flight.
Right,
Talk to you soon.
Bye, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Now we're here with Sandy Donafee of SoCap Extensions. Sandy, I keep passing your booth and I see these girls with short hair, and I come back and they have long hair.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, we're doing extensions. We're doing She by SoCap hair extensions.
Oh, cool. So extensions, you see that as becoming more mainstream. A lot more people than Paris Hilton or different celebrities going and getting their hair extensions, and we all laugh and talk about them. But do you see it happening more for everyday people?
Well, I do something a little bit different. I try not to do long hair extensions. I feel that there's a big need for people with short hair to wear extensions for highlights, for volume, for fried off sides when people flat iron the heck out of their hair. That's the biggest thing that we see. All ages too. That has been the trend on just about everybody, that flat iron. Do you hear it, guys? Turn your flat iron down. 450 degrees is not meant for your hair. So what would you say a good tip for people at home that have extensions or they're looking for extensions? What would you like to say to them? Well, as far as hair extensions, most people, the biggest thing they do wrong with extensions is they don't brush their hair. You have to have a good extension brush. She by SoCap has a great brush. It gets down in there. It has like plastic bristles, and then it has like a boar bristle, and you get down to the scalp. Most people, when they brush their hair, they surface brush it. This is a client. They brush their hair, and then I'm like, I'll give my client their brush. I'm like, you have to take this brush, and this is how you do it. Get down in there. Even if you have to section it up, brush your scalp, because the hair doesn't know which direction to go. You're the person making it in the direction. People are like, oh, I had hair extensions before, my hair matted. Well, it matted because the client let it get matted from not brushing it properly. Okay, so who would you say hair extensions are for today? Everyone.
Everybody.
I've done extensions on guys. I've done extensions on a dog at a hair show.
Oh my Lord.
It was a Papillon. I did extensions on a dog. My son, guys, girls, you could do it on like thinning hair, but it has to be not so thin where you can't see through it, but it could go really thin. I don't know if you saw the guy yesterday. We did like right in between his man mohawk, right down the center. But it could be done.
I really can't listen past you did hair extensions on a dog.
Right.
So Sandy says brush your hair, and also if you're looking for extensions, find somebody that does extensions for volume, for highlighting. I know your company is big on this, adding highlights because you're doing such small pieces. I think that's great. So
yeah, the biggest thing is like people that have been trained and certified, find out where they've been certified, if they've been certified. If they just say they watched a YouTube video just to learn extensions, it's not the best idea.
nothing wrong with YouTube videos.
Right. Oh, I love YouTube videos. My son's a YouTuber. But as far as, you know, how to, would you go to a surgeon if they just watched the YouTube videos? To do extensions is the same thing. It's like a surgery.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was good to see you.
Thank you.
This is Veronica Rogers. Veronica, actually, I saw her on stage at a hair show, and she inspired me. You inspired me to actually make some changes in what I was doing and where I was going and my focus. Veronica showed me that I could have fun on stage, I could be myself, I didn't have to be somebody else. And it was a really inspiring moment that you gave to me.
Thank you.
How long have you been in the beauty industry now, Veronica?
In August, it'll be 30 years.
Girl, you is old. I'm just kidding.
I graduated beauty school when I was 6.
6. First 6-year-old ever
right.
to graduate beauty school.
I was so smart.
Right, so smart.
And talented.
I barely made it through beauty school, and I barely passed my skateboard. It took me 2 times of beauty school. Another story, another day.
Yes.
But Veronica, we always get busy and we forget to tell our clients certain things about styling their hair and things they should remember at home and just things in general that we forget to say to them. What would be one thing that you wish every day you could remember to say to your clients that we fail to do?
The one thing that I've started saying that I do forget every now and then, because you're with your clients all the time, is thank you for allowing me to do the thing that I love to do every single day. And
True.
That's just one of the things, like I said, every now and then I forget. But the one thing I wish I would always remember is to tell them that thank you, because I love what I do.
You know what? What better way to wrap all this up from Chicago? This is the last day. We're exhausted, our feet hurt. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Crazy person. My feet are killing me. But for you guys at home, we do thank you. Everybody here, if you got them alone and talked to them, they would be thankful to you because you have given us a life we couldn't have imagined. This is what we wanted to do since we were little kids cutting Barbies. So all you guys at home, remember, like, share, repost. If you like our videos, subscribe to the channel at the bottom. But more than that, go be brave, go be beautiful, go be you. We love you.